Okay, today we see the case study related with material control. Okay, this is the first question. Mr. Janko Limited uses two types of material, M and N, two materials. The details of these materials for the year ending 31st March 2009 are given below. Material M, material N. Okay, and opening stock is 15 tons and 62 tons. Purchase during his year is given regarding M and N. Stock on 31st March 2008 means it is the opening. Okay, closing is given first, opening is given last. So on the basis of date, you have to confirm the opening and closing. Okay, blindly don't take the first as opening and second as closing. Then actual production during the year is 150 units with the help of M and with the help of N 100 units is the finished stock. And quite often purchase department asks the store manager to find fast and slow moving material. The purchase department manager is having the duty of purchasing the material as and when it requires. Therefore, the purchase manager asks the storekeeper which is slow moving and which is fast moving, because he is to take decision regarding the purchase. Therefore, he asks the storekeeper which moves fast and which moves slow. And this question is asked by the purchase manager to storekeeper. And the purchase manager has to answer it. You help in finding fast and slow moving items. Slow moving material, fast moving material is to be ascertained on the basis of stock turnover ratio. So you have to calculate stock turnover ratio. You calculate the stock turnover ratio and find out the slow moving material and fast moving material and inform the same to the purchase manager. Okay. And purchase manager will take the decision regarding this. And second question is input output ratio. Input output ratio. Input output ratio is useful to find out which material produces more output and which raw material produces less output. Okay. On the basis of that, you can judge which material we have to purchase for our finished product. And comment on this is asked regarding fast and slow moving material. You have to comment regarding which is slow moving and which is fast moving material. Okay. If the material is fast moving, the purchase manager have to take the decisions, steps regarding fast moving material. If the material is moving slow, and on the basis of the movement of material, he has to take decision regarding the purchase. Okay. If the material is fast moving, his decisions or his purchases are to be frequent purchase. If the material is slow moving material, his purchases are not frequent purchases. The purchase occurs yearly once or twice. Okay. So there is no botheration to the purchase manager. If the frequent purchases are there, the purchase manager remains always in tension. Okay. Therefore, he wants to know slow moving and fast moving material. First, we calculate the stock turnover ratio. Then we calculate the number of days required to index, number of days required to stock turnover. And then we calculate, we say the fast moving, which is fast moving and which is slow moving. And that will be informed to production manager, purchase manager. Then we calculate the input output ratio. On the basis of input output ratio, which material produces more output, that is to be informed. Okay. You see here. First requirement is material consumed. Material consumed is to be calculated on the basis of opening stock plus purchase minus closing stock. Opening stock plus purchase minus closing stock. You see here. Particular material M, material N. Opening stock of M, N. And purchases is 190, 225. Okay, add these. Opening total is 215 first, second is 212. Then less closing stock. Closing stock of first is 15, second is 62. You deduct the closing stock. Whatever balance remains, that is called as material consumed. If quantity is given, material consumed will be in quantity. If amount is given, material consumed will be in amount. Okay, don't worry. If amount is there, you can calculate the answer in amount. If the quantity is given, you calculate the answer in quantity itself. So material consumed first is 200, second is 150. This is the first one. And second requirement is average stock. Second requirement is average stock. Average stock is equal to opening stock plus closing stock divided by 2, or minimum stock plus maximum stock divided by 2. In this problem, opening and closing is given. Therefore, you calculate opening stock and closing stock divided by 2. You see here, calculation of average stock. Particular material M, material N. Closing stock is 25. Add opening stock 15, 62. Total of this is first 40, second 149. And you divide this 40. Total is divided by 2 to calculate average stock. Therefore, average stock is equal to total divided by 2. Total divided by 2 is equal to first is 20, second is 74.5 average stock. Okay. Now we calculate the stock turnover ratio. Now we calculate the stock turnover ratio. Stock turnover ratio is equal to material consumed divided by average stock. Material consumed divided by average stock. So here material M is equal to 200 material consumed divided by average stock is 40 is equal to 5. It I will see. Here 200 material consumed divided by 20. Average stock is 20. And here 5. Okay. Okay, material turnover ratio is equal to material consumed divided by average stock. Material is equal to 200 is the material consumed divided by 20 is the average stock. 200 divided by 20 is equal to 10 times. That means in a year you have to purchase 10 times. Your material turns, comes and goes 10 times. That is nothing but 10 times you have to fill the material M. And come to the material N. Material N is equal to 150 divided by 74.5. 150 is the average consumption divided by 74.5. 150 I nearly taken 150. 149.5 is the answer. 149.5 is the answer. I have taken 150 nearly. Sorry, material consumed is 150. It is 150, and the average stock is 74.50, and divided by 8, it is nearly 2 times. Okay, nearly 2 times means in a year you have to fill 2 times in a year. 2 times in a year means in a year there are 12 months. You have to fill the material 2 times. If you fill the material once, it will remain for half year. Half year means 6 months. Okay, and the first is 10 times you have to fill means for every near 12 months, more than 1 month, you are free regarding first. And come to the material turnover index. Material turnover index, you have to calculate number of days or days or number of days in a given period divided by material turnover ratio. So index is 365. Material for M is 365 is the number of days in a year. Divided by 10 is equal to 36.5 days. Means if you fill first material in your Godawan, that will remain for 36.5 days, nearly 37 days. Okay. And second, M, if you fills in your Godawan, it will remain for 182 days nearly. Once you filled the material in the Godawan, then 182 days, there is no need of looking at material N. Therefore, this point you have to intimate to the purchase manager, because purchase manager has to purchase M material for every 36 days. For every 36 days, he is to purchase material M. And regarding N, he is to purchase for every 6 months. Therefore, purchase manager has to take steps for purchasing every 36 months regarding M, and for N, he has to take rest for 6 months. He can take 6 months rest and purchase for the next order. This is the point you have to clear to the purchase manager. This is the duty of storekeeper. Okay, therefore material M is fast moving. M moves fast, comes and goes. Okay, and N is slow moving. M is slow moving, comes late, it sleeps in the godown for 6 months, then goes out. Okay, so M is slow, fast moving, N is slow moving. This is the information you have to inform. Regarding this, M is good. N material is very good for purchase manager because he is safe. Once he purchased, he can take rest for 6 months. So he prefer M. Purchase manager would like to purchase material N because it is slow moving. Okay, this is the point you inform to the purchase manager. And then come to the next point, input output ratio. Input output ratio means whatever we put in, that is the raw material, whatever we takes out, output means finished product. Ratio between these two. You see here, output in input ratio for material M is 200 divided by 150. If you give 200 quantity of material, let us consider 200 kg material M, you will get 150. That means for every 1.33 kg, 1.33 kg raw material, you will get 1 unit. Okay. Regarding N, 150 is the input, 100 is the output. Therefore, M is 1.5. If you use 1.5 kg, N, if you give 1.5 kg N, you will get 1 unit. So it indicates that if you want to get one finished product, you have to give 1.30 kg or 1.33 kg of M. Okay. And if you want to get one unit of the product by N, you have to give 1.50 kg of N raw material. Therefore, N will take large quantity, N will take less quantity. Therefore, M is preferable here. M is preferable. 1.33 kg raw material, if you use, you will get one finished product. So, N is preferable. N is less cost. Material N is to be used minimum level. N is to be used minimum level because its input output ratio is high. Okay. If you use N material more, you have to give more material to the production department. Then you have to purchase more material. You have to invest more amount. This is the point you remember. If you use N material more, you have to purchase more because 1.5 kg required for 1 unit. Okay, to produce 1 unit, you requires 1.5 kg of raw material. So to minimize, you minimize N material. Minimum use of N is essential. If you use N material minimum, automatically your cost will reduce. You use M material more. You use M material more because its requirement is less. If you give 1.33 gram, 1 kg 1.33 kilo, you will get 1 unit. You will produce 1 finished unit. But regarding N, you have to give 1.5 kg raw material. Therefore, try to minimize use of N material. That will reduce your cost. This is the suggestion you give to the production department. I have given only one sentence. In your own words, you make a paragraph. Okay, this is the first case study. Then second case study, I will not go for that. It is based on stock levels. You solve that and come to the third case study. The third case study is regarding the EOQ. Mr. Kamal Brothers purchased 900 motor spare parts for its annual requirement. Annual requirement of that Motors Limited is 900 spare parts. Sorry, 9,000 spare parts is requirement. Okay, annually. And they are now they are purchasing 750 units at a time. Now their plan is, now they are purchasing 750 units at a once. Annually, their requirement is 9,000. And whenever they purchase is 750 units. One time purchase is 750. This is called as reorder quantity. Present reorder quantity, 750. Each spare part costs 20 rupee. Price is 20 rupee. The ordering cost is 15 per order and carrying cost per unit is rupees 3 per unit. Okay. Then question is, you are asked to calculate EOQ, economic order. What is economic order quantity? Whether this 750 they are purchasing, 750 already they are purchasing in one lot, is it economic order quantity or not? Okay, first you calculate your economic order quantity. Then they asked, have you have been asked to suggest more economic purchasing policy for the company. Okay, they asked to give suggestion regarding more economical purchase. More economical purchase is nothing but you have to suggest economic order quantity to be purchased. Okay, so first we calculate economic order quantity. Solution. A means annual requirement is 9,000 motors spare parts. Annual requirement is 9,000 and ordering cost is 15 rupees per order. O means ordering cost rupees 15 per order. Then C, carrying cost per unit is rupees 3. It is clearly given. And present order quantity, presently they are ordering 750. This is the economic order quantity or not? That is to be first you take the decision. Okay. Then you calculate economic order quantity first. First question is regarding economic order quantity. We calculate it. Economic order quantity is equal to 2AO divided by C. So economic order quantity is equal to 2 into 9,000 is the A value into 15 divided by 3. Its answer is 2,70,000 divided by 3 square root of this. And EOQ is equal to square root of 90,000. Then EOQ is equal to 300 units. Economic order quantity is 300 units. So you have to give suggestion that economic order quantity means it is the quantity which minimize the ordering cost and carrying cost. Ordering cost and carrying cost should minimize. Okay, so automatically the cost will reduce. But the existing purchase is 750 kg. You are purchasing 750 kg. This is not the economic order quantity. Therefore, you give suggestion to purchase 300 quantity in one lot. Your suggestion is to purchase. If you give suggestion that purchase 300 quantity in a lot, that will minimize your carrying cost and ordering cost. Okay, this suggestion you give. and economic order quantity is 300 units. This is the point you clear. And you see here, so it is advised to fix reorder quantity at 300 units. This is the suggestion. Then the following explanation shows the saving in cost. Okay, I'll make the clear. You see the table. Existing order quantity is 750 kg. They are purchasing existing. Present purchasing method or policy is 750 units per order. But I am instructing them to purchase 300 units per order. Instead of 750, you purchase 300 units in one order, not 750. Okay. Then how it is economical? You see here. Number of orders you have to make in a year. How many orders you have to make in a year? Your requirement is 9,000. In one order, you are purchasing 750. Okay. Your requirement is 9,000. Divided by 750, quantity to be ordered in once. Okay. So you have to make order for 12 times. 12 orders you have to put in a year. You have to make 12 orders in a year according to present condition. Then according to economic order quantity, how many orders you have to place? You see here, number of orders is 9,000 is the required quantity. In one order, you have to place 300 quantity, and the number of orders should be 30. Okay, your order should be 30 orders. You have to make 30 orders in a year. Okay, this is the point you clear. 12 orders as per present condition, 30 orders in a year as per economic order condition. Then next I will calculate the ordering cost. Ordering cost per order is 15 rupee. Okay, it is given in the problem. Ordering cost is 15. For 12 order, if you place 12 orders, then multiply this. 15 into 12, it is 180 rupees. Okay, come to the second part. Come to the second part. This is carrying cost. Carrying cost is, in one order you place 750 units. 750 units you orders. Then 3 rupees is the cost per unit. 3 is the cost per unit of carrying the inventory. 3 rupees. Okay. 3 divided by 2, I will take average. This 750 units will not be remain for full period. Out of that, half is used and half is remains in the store. Total 750 will not be used once. Remember this point. It is a general principle you have to know. 750, whenever you purchase 750, that will not be issued at once. Day by day, gradually decreases. Day by day, 750 gradually decreases. 750 will not remain constantly in the store for full period. Okay, therefore, we consider that on an average, half remains and half is in moving nature. Therefore, we divide by 2, average. We take average. So 750 into 3 is the total, and on an average, we take half. That is 1,125 is the carrying cost. Then in the same way, we calculate for the economic order quantity. Ordering cost is 15 rupee per order, and you have to place 30 orders. 30 into 115 is equal to 450. Okay. This is the ordering cost. Then carrying cost regarding this is, carrying cost is 300 units you are purchasing. 4 unit is 3. 300 into 300, 900. 900 is not the carrying cost. As it is average. Average you have to take. Divide by 2. 450 is the carrying cost. So the total is 1305. If you purchase 750 units, ordering cost plus carrying cost total is 1305. 1305. And regarding this economic order quantity, if you consider its total is 900. Ordering cost is 450, carrying cost is 450, total is 900. This is the point you have to clear to the purchase manager or to the management. Okay. Then only they will order 300 quantity. So 300 quantity is the economic order quantity, which will reduce your carrying cost and ordering cost to the minimum level. To the minimum level. Therefore, you have to suggest the management to make 300 units for one order. One order is to be placed for 300 quantity. Okay. So the economic order quantity will reduce the annual cost by rupees 405. This is 1305 minus 900. Okay, you will save 405 rupees annually if you change your present condition to the economic order quantity system. This is the suggestion given to the management. Okay, this is the second case study I explained. And one more example. This is regarding also case study. Very simple one. It is very easy to you people. You see this. A company receives 3 quotations for the material. You are the manager of a company. Let us consider you are a manager of a company. You received the quotation for your requirement, and 3 quotations are received by you. In one quotation, first quotation rate is 240 per unit, and they assured you regarding supply of quantity. As and when you ask, they are ready to supply at any time without any disturbance. This is the assurance given by them, and their rate is 240 per unit. Their rate is 240 per unit. And another quotation is they agreed to supply at the rate of 220 per unit, but their fixed charges is 1,50,000. You have to pay fixed charge of 1,50,000. Okay, additional cost. And third quotation is they are ready to supply at 225 per unit with condition that your order should be more than 60,000 unit. 60,000 unit. Okay. If your order is below 60,000 unit, you have to pay extra 25 rupees per unit. Okay, this is the condition regarding third one. First quotation, they are ready to supply 240 per unit, and they are having lot of stock, ready stock with them. And second quotation, they are ready to supply 220 per unit, but fixed cost 1,50,000 you have to pay additionally. And third is they are ready to supply at 225 per unit, but you have to purchase more than 60,000 units from them. If your purchase is less than 60,000 units, you have to pay 25 per unit extra. That means 250 rupees per unit. Okay. Then your advise the purchase department of a selection of the quotation. If the order is for 50,000 units, your order is 50,000 units. If you want to purchase 50,000 units, which is the quotation feasible to the company and which is the least cost quotation, you suggest to the purchase departments. You see the solution. Alternative number 1. Total cost is 50,000 your requirement, 240 is the rate per unit, and total cost is 1 crore 20 lakh. 1 crore 20 lakh is the total cost if you select first. Then if you take the alternative second, material cost is 50,000 into 220, it is 1 crore 10 lakh material cost. Okay. Then additionally you have to give fixed charges. Additional fixed cost is 1,50,000. Okay. Then total cost of the second alternative is 1 crore 11 lakh 50,000. 1 crore 11 lakh 50,000 is the second alternative total cost. Okay. And third alternative is material cost is 50,000 into 225. It is 1 crore 12 lakh 50,000. 1 crore 12 lakh 50,000 is the cost. But your order is less than 60,000 units. Therefore, you have to pay additional 25 per unit. Additional rupees 25 per unit. So, extra charge is 50,000 into 25 is equal to 12 lakh 50,000. Therefore, total cost at the third alternative is 1 crore 25 lakh. 1 crore 25 lakh. Therefore, out of these three alternatives, which quotation will you prefer or will you suggest to the purchase manager? The alternative which is least cost, that is to be referred and informed to the purchase manager regarding least cost. Therefore, we suggest it is advised to select alternative B, which is least cost. This is the suggestion. This is 15 marks question. Okay, we can solve within 5 minutes. These are the 3 case studies I solved, and remaining 3 case studies you solve. I will not go for them because they are easy one. Simple questions, you go through them. Okay, thank you.